Okay. All right. There we go. You should be in there now. Okay, Ashley. Can you hear me? Might have to unmute yourself. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it might be muted. And yes, Shannon, I don't have pistachios because I gotta fix the damn thing. She's muted. I added her to the thing, so when she unmutes, we'll have this discussion. But I commend Miss Ashley for being lady enough to accept the challenge and show up to express her views if she unmutes herself. I think I gotta press like *6 if you listen, Ashley. I think it's like *6 or something like that to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, we can hear you now. All right. So, Miss Ashley, you have been in the chat going on. It's good to talk to you. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well.
You know. Yeah, hello,
Ashley.
How are you?
I know. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. Good to hear your voice.
And I hope you've got your game up from 32 seconds. But so you have a particular feeling. You seem to be vehemently disagreeing with some of the views we're espousing here. What is your main disagreement?
Well, I don't really listen to Kevin Samuels. So, I mean, like, I don't know his message or what he's actually talking about. Mm-hmm. It's just like, all I was saying was people that don't grow up with their fathers, like, they accept leadership from, like, random people. And I just think that's weird.
Okay.
Are you saying Oh, it's so slow.
No, okay. So, if that was the case, why don't you think more men accepted the message that Derek Jackson was putting out?
That they're what?
Why don't you think more men, if they just taking random leadership, why don't you think more men accepted the message that Derek Jackson was putting out?
It's not even like it just depends on who he's pandering to that doesn't have a father. It's not necessarily like, oh, okay, it's who you're targeting. So he's targeting men that don't have their fathers, and Derek Jackson is targeting women who don't have their fathers. So who the hell needs them? You know, as an adult that's been raised well, like, why do I need you to tell me what you're looking for in a bitch when I'm looking for what I'm looking for? That may not necessarily be what you're looking for. But people that don't have experience with that or haven't grown up with that or seen that, they're going to be looking at somebody else or, you know, some random person for guidance, which is fucking weird because I had my dad and I don't feel that way. Or I think it's weird that an adult would do that or look to another person that they don't know for guidance that much. That's creepy. And it's weird to me.
Okay. Ashley, can I ask you a couple of questions?
Yes.
How tall are you? What?
Fuck you, I tell you, made me break.
You said 5'5"? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. What's your dress size?
I don't know, like a 16, 18.
Okay. Is there some junk in the trunk?
What?
I said, is there some junk in the trunk?
Oh yeah, I mean, you've seen me. I'm a chubby person. It's not like I'm small.
Okay.
So I don't see how that. Okay.
No, I'm doing that to be facetious because these are things that Kevin does. So I was trying to lighten the mood just a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay.
Right, you can do that. That's totally fine. Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. All right. And the last time you weighed yourself, how much did you weigh?
I weigh around over 200. Definitely over 200.
Honcho, you bet that. Honcho, you bet that. Honcho, you bet that.
I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do that.
But Ashley, you know, I'm fine. I like it. We have chopped it up.
I can assure you, I don't look bad. So it's like whatever. Yeah, okay. Way over 200.
Okay, send nudes and we'll judge that. You can send nudes. No, I'll bullshit to the side though. But here's my thing. So I can kind of see where you're coming from, right? And
Right.
I kind of agree with you a little bit in this sense, because we talk about this. There is an epidemic in the Black community of fatherlessness, right?
Facts.
So
Facts.
what's wrong with somebody listening to someone and saying, "Hey, I like the advice that they're giving me. It seems relatable. Let me listen to this and maybe if I apply it, see how it works out for me." What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's where that an adult that's been raised is taking that much guidance from a random man. You don't even know him. He could be looking at child porn or fuck animals. That's weird. If
Anime.
you
What's wrong
had
with anime?
most of those people had a father, they would tell them that that's weird.
Who's looking up to random people though?
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
That's what we.
Looking
that's
up
hold
to
on,
somebody
hold
that
on, Wise. Let her finish. Let her finish. Go ahead, Ashley.
looking up to a random person would be you looking up to him when you don't have a personal connection to him. You don't know what he's doing in his own life. It's not like he's your teacher. It's some guy off the internet that's seemingly saying something that's good. That would be like, oh, okay, Derek Jackson, or women saying, Derek Jackson has been telling me, oh, such great advice, it's working for me, but he has 3 different women he's fucking, so what does that mean? You don't know him.
Can I get this one, fellas?
Go for it.
Yeah, you got it because
Ashley, can I ask you a
Let's
question?
try it, yeah.
Why do you watch Honcho?
Because I like talk radio.
But he's just a guy on the internet. You don't know him. He could have fucked
Yeah,
the
but I
goat
never
15 minutes ago.
In fact, I
But
did.
am I telling you
No,
Honcho's
shut up,
giving
Honcho.
great advice? Am I telling you you're not shit because you're not listening to Honcho? No, I'm not. I'm not doing any of those things. So how is this relevant?
Because it's the exact same situation. You don't know him either.
No, it's not. No,
Explain.
it's not, because I'm not telling people to listen to him. He's giving great advice. What you're doing is wrong because you're not following his advice. I'm not doing any of that.
So why would you wish if you didn't? No, if Honcho didn't have any kind of benefit to your life, why would you entertain it? This show.
I like talk radio. When you asked me that, I said I like talk radio. I like talking. So
And
that's
what
what
is
I'm listening to.
what is the basis of that affinity for talk radio? What about it do you enjoy?
To hear differing opinions is not to necessarily follow them. Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah, but the opinions that you agree with and the ones that make sense to you, would you apply those opinions to your life?
Well, if I agree to it, more than likely I'm probably doing something that's within line of whatever I'm listening to.
Well, men are doing the same
So
thing.
what was your point?
We don't have it at home, so we had to go out to get it. We had to go find it. It's not a random thing.
People? I'm talking about somebody preying on people who don't have fathers. That's all I said. I didn't say like it's weird to me. Like, can you prove to me that that's not strange?
Well, the reason it's strange to you is because you've never been in that predicament. That's why it doesn't.
No, I have not.
And that's understandable. You never had that experience.
Okay.
I have. I lived it. I had to go out and gather things. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is what we have to do as men is you have to go out and you have to filter through a bunch of damn information. Really, everybody does. But as a boy who's trying to become a man, or as a young man who's trying to become, something worthwhile or something that you would describe as man, he has all the BS of what these other men have done. The thing we have to figure out, and what tends to happen is we'll get into a group of men that are respected by a lot of other men. It's the respect thing. If he don't garner the respect of other men, you're not going to listen to him. You're not going to kick it with that person. You're not going to find anything that you can get from this individual. But once he gets respect of other men, then you decide to listen to him. And then if he can gain your respect, then you become part of it. It's all about a respect thing, because he gained that respect for a reason. Men just don't give respect for no reason. And that's why it's the biggest thing with us. We make a lot of decisions based on respect. Y'all don't get that because that's not how y'all have to go through life doing. And that's understandable. It's a very big disconnect between how men move and how women move. And that's why you can't put the two and two together as far as it goes. It's simple for us because we live it. We have to do it, because if we don't survive.
Right.
So, I mean, let me chime in just a second, because you said you don't really watch Kevin Samuels content, but you kind of went in on being a cheerleader, and you questioned his sexuality and other things. So, like, if you don't watch his content, so why are you so adamant about these things? That are kind of
what? Any nigga that's a cheerleader is a faggot. Like, I don't care about that. Like, there's nothing you can do to convince me that he's not gay. He's a fag.
So even the niggas
stuck in the mindset.
Yeah. So even the niggas at the bottom of the pyramid looking up the bloomers, they're gay too.
What a what?
Even the ones at the bottom of the pyramid looking up the bloomers, they're gays too.
They're gay as hell.
Okay. So what is it that you like so much about Umar?
I like his message.
And to you, what is his message? If you were to put it in an elevator pitch, what would you say Dr. Umar's message is?
Just have a strong Black family. That's pretty much it.
What is Kevin Samuels' message?
I don't know. I told you I don't watch him.
What if I told you it was the exact same message?
I think some gay guy telling you to have a strong Black family that isn't conducive to Black people. He's a swindler.
Okay. So a serial baby daddy telling you to have a strong Black family is conducive?
What is him being a serial baby? What does that have to do with anything?
But we're talking about families, right?
But I would like for somebody who's talking to me about a Black family, I would like for him to like pussy. So I'm not going to listen to some gay guy tell me, oh yeah, you should have a strong Black family. No, they're swindling people and they're trying to get money.
So you don't think that? Okay, so I'm just avoid that direction. So here's my thing. All right. Do you think with the notoriety that Kevin Samuels has right now, if he was a limp wrist, don't you think somebody would have, no pun intended, come out of the closet and exposed him by now? I mean, it's a lot of attention. It's a lot of news. I mean, he's on all the biggest podcasts, all of these things. That would be huge for someone if he was limp wristed, for them to come out and
people have been saying it on Lipstick Alley for months. And then all of a sudden this photo came out. It's him like cheerleading. I don't know. People have been saying this.
If Black people would vet their politicians as much as they vetted Kevin Samuels would be in a much better place. So Lipstick Alley, which is basically a bunch of boppers and groupies and bitter baby mamas talking bad about this man home.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a toxic person, Ashley. So I know that's kind of your friend. And so that's what. Yeah, that's what I'm so upset that you got
cheeses all on there, their family.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm surprised you haven't been in the Discord, because the Discord is extremely toxic, and you're one of the most toxic people
it's so toxic. I know, but I need where it just took up too much on my phone.
No. You gotta get rid of the rest of that shit, because the Den is where it's at. The Den Discord is where it's at. It's been the greatest thing happening in 2021. The Den Discord is the greatest thing happening. But here's my thing. Here's my thing though. You have no verifiable proof other than the fact that the man was a cheerleader. I got a partner. He's probably about 300 pounds right now. I have a homeboy. He's probably about 300 pounds right now.
Who?
A certified gangster, right? And he's never been on the stream. I might get him on here one day. Real nigga, right? And I remember being in high school with him because he was big and agile. He almost considered being a cheerleader. Men can get scholarships being a cheerleader kind of easy. There's benefits to it. So again, so me saying that the man's a cheerleader, in most circumstances, I would say you might be onto something. But until you can sit here and prove to me that this man is some type of flaming homosexual, like these are all allegations, right? Like there's no real proof.
And you know why I would think that he's gay because he's a cheerleader? Because my dad would tell me that, oh my God, look at that faggot cheerleading. Like that's why I think the way I think. It's because I was raised by my parents. Like that's why. And I wouldn't take leadership from a faggot like that. I mean, not saying that I hate gay people. I like gay people, you know, and I have gay friends and family, but I'm not going to listen to you talk about marriage at all.
Okay. Would you get makeup advice from a gay man?
Would I take what kind of advice?
Makeup advice, beauty advice, fashion advice from a gay man?
No, I wouldn't, because I don't want to look like a gay man.
Do you think the majority of Black women take advice from gay men as far as fashion, outside of the family, fashion, appearance, makeup, things like that?
Wait for it.
No, I think most people get their ideas of looks and beauties from social media and TV.
So why are like the biggest influencers on YouTube and all this makeup gay? Who's doing it? It's not men. It's not straight men looking at these these makeup tips from these homosexuals. So who's getting their advice from these homosexuals? Who's getting the makeup tips from the homosexuals? It has to be who?
That's what they like to put out there.
But how are these motherfuckers that popular? Who's watching this? You think there's that many gays out there that are making them popular? Is gays following? So you think that there's that many gays?
Gay people and gay sympathizers are watching it. Okay. It's fucking white supremacy. Yes, that person who said that, it is white supremacy. Them putting Black gay males to the forefront, that's not even, they're normalizing stuff that isn't even common. Like, I've never seen a Black guy with a fade doing fucking hair that's wearing heels. I've never personally seen that ever, but I see that on TV all the time. I don't know why they put those things on TV.
Okay. So, you know, Ashley, that's why I like Ashley. Ashley's a very interesting person. She sticks to her convictions. That's fine. So let me word this properly because I do my best not to get too many YouTube violations. Man, Miss Me, I wish Tommy fucking would. Like, here's the thing about Tommy, dog. And here's let me say something, right?
Don't do it, Honcho. Stick to your point.
All right, I won't go there. I'm not the one. All I'll say is I'm not the one. I'm not a YouTuber. Anyway, shout out to Miss Me. It's good to see you. But Ashley, so
yeah, what's up, Miss Me?
Why do you think that people? What, in your personal opinion, why do you think people are going? Why is Kevin Samuels blowing up so much?
Why is Kevin blowing up so much?
Mm-hmm.
Because of fatherless men.
Why are so many men fatherless?
But my answer isn't going to change.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
That's fatherless people so who can get money.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I think.
But why are there so many fatherless men?
Nothing that's been said here has changed my mind.
That's fine. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. But why are there so many fatherless men?
Because there aren't kids with fathers. Because men don't want to do their jobs.
So why are these women letting these uncapable men ejaculate in them without protection?
I mean, they're awful people too, but like I said earlier, that hasn't been my experience. I wouldn't be able to tell you 100% why they're doing that, but people do it, and it's unfortunate. But you can tell when somebody has been raised by a father, and I believe this guy is pandering to people that have been raised without fathers to get money.
So you don't know his message, but you believe he's pandering. Why?
I believe he's pandering to get money. Yeah.
I got a question.
Like anybody would.
I got a question. Trill, you're an adamant Kevin Samuels watcher. Wise, you've just recently kind of gotten more on it. Have y'all ever seen at any point in time Kevin Samuels say, y'all better give a whole lot more money right now? Donations, gifts.
He doesn't have to.
You didn't donate enough money.
Yes, actually he
doesn't have to. And even if he did, he doesn't have to. It's just if you're pandering and you don't.
Wait 1 second. Ashley. I'm asking Trilla Wise, and then we're gonna give that. I want you to hold that thought. Hold that thought. So Trilla Wise, have y'all heard that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually does.
Okay. So he says, get the numbers up. The money.
You are the last person to suggest
he does.
that somebody wait until their turn to speak. You should just chill.
Who? Me?
No.
Oh.
I said, Mrs. Meat, you're the last person to tell someone to chill and wait their turn and not talk over somebody.
Well, hold on.
Plenty of niggas have cussed you out
Ashley,
on this channel over that.
Ashley,
what?
Ashley, this is not the conversation, sweetheart. Just try to stick to the people that you're talking
I
to.
can say whatever I'd like to.
We'll bring. Look, we know you the queen of den debates.
She's been cussed out on plenty of occasions over speaking out of turn, so she's the last person to suggest that. So, anyways.
Okay. All right, Ms. Mead, we'll get your opinion in here in just a second.
Yeah.
So you say you've seen him do a trill. Can you explain how he does it?
Well, because Kevin got a formula. He expects at least half the people to like the video, so his video can, get pushed up in the algorithm, so he gets more views to help him get views. And sometimes when the donations don't come in enough, he'll stop the show until the donations get right. Now, he don't never set a certain number or nothing like that. But yes, he does do that from time to time, even though it's not often, because normally he don't have to. But he stopped the show every night because people won't like the video. And my theory is so many people that hate watch him, they refuse to like the video, and that's why he keeps having that same problem. Even though I don't know, that's just what I think. But that's the facts.
People are weird. People are weird about that hate watch. We were talking about that earlier in the day. Ashley.
Yeah.
Do you say cock?
Doc?
Cock.
Cock? Yeah, I do.
You say cock? Like, give
shit.
me some cock. That's what you say? Okay. All right. Well, that's for my nigga Beyond. So Beyond, you don't have to say it anymore. I had to do it for my nigga Beyond. Make sure y'all follow Beyond, the funny nigga. Make sure y'all follow Beyond on Instagram. Nigga, bro. One of the funniest pages on Instagram.
Beyond, stop stealing my shit, nigga. You know I came with that way for you, nigga. Show me some fucking respect, nigga. Because y'all know my little saying. I'm not going to say it right now, but I say this shit all the time, nigga. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ass out of here, nigga.
And so, here's the thing, because opinions are the hardest thing to change about anybody. So I'm not bringing you on here to change your opinions, Ashley. I just want to have you the opportunity so you can express your opinion. So everybody can because when you're texting in the chat, you're limited to characters. You can only put things certain ways, and then people will interpret a statement with their own energy. So when you're able to actually speak and express your thoughts is a bit different. So your biggest beef with Kevin Samuels is you feel like Lipstick Alley has told you he's a homosexual. So you don't want family advice from a homosexual.
No.
And that's your whole beef with Kevin Samuels?
I mean, that he's gay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So him being gay waters down the message that he's saying? That's how you feel?
Watered down? Is he a mixed kid, or what do you mean?
Well, I'm not saying he's a mulatto.
He's a biracial.
I don't know anything about that. But
wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. You just asked if that brother is mixed. You don't even know what he looks like.
No, he said, I called him watered down, and I said, I don't think he's a biracial. I don't think I would have called him that.
No, I didn't mean, when I say watered down, I didn't mean like a watered down black.
I call watered down niggas all the time. So what?
Okay. So what I would like you to do, Ashley, because I would love to have this conversation with you. And again, you're going to get your goddamn ass back in the Discord if I got to come wherever you at and manually put the Discord back on your phone. But I want you to do me a favor. I want you to do me a favor. And I want you to, if you're capable, to watch a Kevin Samuels video with no bias. Just listen to the message. Matter of fact, don't even like watch it. Just listen to the video. And then come back or we can talk one-on-one, or we can talk at the Discord or whatever, it's always jumping. And express your thoughts and tell us how you feel. Because I want to say something to most people who may not know. Wise was not originally a Kevin Samuels fan.
Yeah.
But he didn't start off liking Kevin Samuels.
I told him that too.
Yeah. Dakota was not
Facts.
a Kevin Samuels fan. And Dakota has a certain set of principles. And we may not all agree with Dakota's principles, and we may not all agree. We all have our differences in the way we view things, right? But there's a reason why eventually, after watching enough videos, I said, hey man, this man has something to say. Dakota holds himself a standard. Dakota is a person who I would say is similar to the beliefs of Umar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Dakota is a guy who Black queens, and about positivity in Black women. And he's come on here and said that before. Why is it that a guy like that would say, hey, nah? At first he was like, fuck Kevin Samuels, and he went and listened and said, oh, hey, you know what? This man is legit. So all I'm asking you is to watch him without bias. Just listen without bias. So that way you don't see and you think, effeminate or whatever Lipstick Alley's talking about, a bunch of baby mamas. And then come back and let's have a conversation, because I don't think we can truly get to the core of this if you've never really heard his message, if you're not familiar enough with him, because really all you're going off of right now is kind of other people's opinions if you haven't sat down and done the due diligence for yourself.
Right.
Okay. So would you be willing to do that?
Sure. What time are you starting the Discord? Do I have to download a new link, or will my information already be in there? I don't know.
Discord, you should be able to the Discord is like you can have the app and you can do it web-based too. So like if you don't want to download it back on your phone, but whatever your login information was, you should still be good. I haven't deleted or knocked anybody out or anything, so you should be able to log on and get right back in there. So we would love to have you, because ever since you've we've got real toxic, but it's been real fun. So come back and join us. You'll fit right in.
Right.
So yeah, but we'll be in there immediately after the stream. We're in there all the time. Like during the day when people work, people in there all day. Like it's whenever. So if you pop in there and say something, we'll definitely fuck with it. So but I want you to do that, and I would love to have this conversation in the near future.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you would like to chime in, or fellas, is there anything else you would like to ask Miss Ashley?
No, I'm good.
Anything in your mind? Anything on you? I said things. Anyway, look, I got a little bit of this fishbowl.
I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what was the significance of asking my height and weight?
Watch Kevin Samuels and you'll understand.
Oh,
I know, but I've heard him ask that before, but it's like, what does that have anything to do?
Okay. Would you like to take the wheel Trill, or would you like me?
Ashley, would you say men are visual creatures?
Yes.
So we like to look at women, correct?
Sure.
Right. We're attracted to women of different sizes, shapes, colors, all that other stuff, depending on the man, correct?
Yeah.
But the majority of men have a certain standard of woman. Would you say that's accurate?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No.
You wouldn't say that that's accurate. The majority have a certain standard.
No, I would say they would like to have a certain type, but not everybody has access to their type.
No, I agree. But would you say, in general, that they do have that standard, whether they're able to get it or not, but they still have the standard?
I believe everybody has a type. However, their ability to actually get and maintain that type is
right. But
that's
a different conversation. But agreed.
Right.
But that's why he asks, because he's speaking on a very, very select group of men.
Right.
And what they want. And the reason why and if you really want to know the reason why his show blew up the way it did, is because they agree with him. They can't say the things that they can't say the the things that he says, because there will be severe repercussions, whether in their daily life, their personal life, or their professional life. So these men have been silent for decades. Now there's a man out here that decided to put his face and his voice with the message. And that's the support he's getting. It's not women that are supporting him. It's Black men. And they are putting in money nightly to keep his message going.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people ain't.
But the same type of people that follow him are the same types that would follow like an MG, like the men get their own way crowd. Like I think it's like kind of like those people.
Absolutely not.
No,
Completely.
No, I'm not going to.
MGTOW don't want to deal with women. Kevin Samuels preaches family.
No, but I'm not saying it's like that. I'm saying it's a group of people. He's pandering to people that would probably love to have pussy or a certain type. However, they can't. So they're paying this guy who's not even attractive and doesn't make that much money to basically validate their feelings when it's not even necessarily true.
Ashley, do you know how many people watch his show a night?
And I can guarantee you they're fucking losers.
That's not the question. Do you know how many people watch his show a night?
Probably a lot, but what does that have to do with?
Right, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Just
to a certain crowd that would be at home watching his fucking show.
Could you please be patient? I'm getting there.
What?
I'm asking these questions for a reason. Same way he does.
Okay.
Do you know how many people are subscribed to his channel?
Probably a lot.
Yes. Do you know how YouTube pays people? Do you know what they base the money that they give these YouTubers on? Do you know what numbers they use?
Well, it's subscribers and watch hours.
Correct. So if he has probably a lot. Hold on a second. Just hold on. Let me get there.
Okay. Go.
You said there's probably a lot of people that watch him every night, and there's probably a lot of people that subscribe to him. He gets paid probably a lot.
I don't think it's that much.
By your own words, probably
right,
a lot.
I know, but you're speaking to someone who is well over 200 pounds that was married to someone who owns a dispensary that made more money than he would ever fucking make and makes more money than most people make. Like, just because he's saying it doesn't make it true. He's pandering to a certain crowd because they don't have access to information and people like that.
Okay. All right, Ashley, let's do this. Since you want to do this, let's do this. There's something that you don't know about Kevin, and there's something that a lot of women don't know because they didn't do their research. No, that's not it. That's not it. Could you please just let me get it out, please? Okay. For the first he's been on YouTube for a very long time. It's only been the last year, maybe, but he's been talking to women about their issues. He has hundreds of videos where he talks to nothing but men about them and they bullshit. You didn't hear nothing about that. You didn't call him gay then when he was talking to men. He was a cheerleader still. Didn't change the fact, but you was cool with it because you didn't know about it because nobody cared because he was checking men. As soon as he came out here and started trying to get women to understand their role in this shit, all of a sudden he's gay, he's all this other shit. All that shit comes to the forefront. But it was fine when he was checking us. And we took
it. I don't see it as that.
But you didn't give a shit then.
No, I don't see it as that. He probably tried to pander to women on
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Think, oh, well,
no,
anyways,
there's video and empirical evidence that you can go watch and judge for yourself. See, you made the mistake. Hold on, Ashley. Ashley.
Okay, finish.
Ashley.
Finish.
Thank you. You made the mistake of listening to some wildly emotional women who just hear part of the message and refuse to hear the rest of it. And you basically just proved yourself as another statistic.
What woman was I listening to?
Hold on, Ashley. Hold on. This is a huge problem in our community. We want to make rash judgments on people without any information to back that up. You looked at one photo. and you thought you knew the dude.
No.
But he
I
has
didn't.
thousands of hours of work that you can go and look at, listen to, and do whatever you want with. If you leave with the same perspective that you went in with, that's fine. But at least you heard him out. That's all we ask.
Right. Right. And what I'm telling you is that he's pandering to a certain crowd. So whether or not he was saying men or telling men about themselves, that wasn't his niche, because he moved on to telling women about themselves. And I can guarantee you, if he didn't get this popularity, he would be on to something else.
Okay. All right. I'll take that.
Any other scammer.
Let's take that. Cool. Fine. There's a certain thing that's keep happening within the relationship community. When people deal with women and men and trying to get them together, what they always tend to figure out is the biggest issues that are had on the women's side. There are women who are matchmakers, who are making videos and saying, these women are doing way too much. Their standards are way too high, and they don't have a lot to work with in the first place. One of the first ones was Rebecca Lynn Pope. She made the one video, even though since then she has coming out condemning Kevin Samuels for what he does. But that video, he went off of that video for I don't know how long. It was for weeks, praising this woman about the things she said, because in that video, you can tell she was completely honest, because she was fed up. She quit doing what she was doing as her livelihood because she couldn't take it anymore. She couldn't take it. And it's not just her. It's multiple people with the same issue. There's another woman that was on Facebook who was showing women what men want and how to get married and all that. She told these group of ladies, this is what I want you guys to do. I'm going to give you a suggestion. How about you go out for the next week and then just smile at every black man you see? They tore her ass up. They canceled this woman.
Yeah, why would you do that?
What's wrong with smile? What?
There's the question. No, there's the question. Why would asking her? Are you? Wait, hold on. Are you?
Wait. Why would you do that?
What is wrong
Why would you
with a smile? What's wrong with making yourself appear approachable?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you're seeking a relationship?
Your Honor, I rest my case. I can't do nothing else with this witness.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think.
So what's wrong with smiling, Ashley? What is wrong with a smile?
I don't think smiling is horrible, but I don't think you should smile in every guy's face or what.
So can you smile and still politely reject an advance that is unwanted?
I mean, I smile at everybody I see, but I mean, I'm not going to smile just because somebody says it. That's annoying.
Do you think most black women smile?
Yes. Most black people have really nice teeth.
I'm going to talk about the condition of their smiles. Do they utilize their smiles?
When they need to, smiling causes wrinkles. You got to ask yourself, are you, as a man, worth getting a possible smile line?
Yeah, absolutely. You better fucking smile for me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's you feeling like you are.
No.
The woman does not feel like you're worth
I'm talking
that.
about you, Ashley, 32 seconds right now, better be smiling as you're talking to me. That's how I feel. You know, that's what I feel. You better have a big cheese on your face. Right? I can't see you, but I expect you to have a big cheese.
Right.
Even though we may not be in agreement with what we're talking about. But no, so you think that it's a problem to smile to the general population?
I mean, no, I don't.
Okay. So you say you are a smiler though?
Yeah.
You think most black women smile?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, if you smile at someone, the problem is like, not even trying to be weird, but like, okay, never mind. What I'm going to say is going to be offensive. And I
say it. No, say it. No, you're not going to, we don't play that in the den.
Okay.
That's a no-go.
Okay, so my problem is like with like a lot of black guys, it's like they smile and then it's like they not saying necessarily aggressive, but like You know, it's like too much once you like give them an inch and they take it a mile. Like it's like, okay, you smile at them and they're asking you like, oh, are you dating anybody? Where do you live? Like nobody feels like all that shit. It's easier just to not smile.
So it's a problem if somebody becomes interested in you.
Because maybe you're just smiling just to be friendly, but you're probably not interested in this person.
Okay. How hard is it to
Like
say?
people smile at
I'm not
people they're
interested.
interested in, but every fucking black guy that walks by just because they're black, like I don't have to walk around saying, "What's up, brother? Hey, king." No, I don't have to do any of that shit.
No, you don't have to. But do you think that there is a stigma placed upon you when you don't, or do?
Do you feel like black men think that black women owe them a fucking smile just for existing?
No, I don't think that's the case. But I know there's a lot
So what
of
is this
black
conversation about?
but there's a lot of black women who feel like black men should put them on a pedestal for existing.
I've never seen that.
Oh, well, you don't watch very much YouTube. You don't watch very much Blog Talk Radio. This is a thing. So again, you don't have to smile for anybody. I've been told I have a murderous face when I am just kind of in my own zone. So it's cool. I understand it. But do you think that smiling makes women more approachable?
Yes, it does.
Do you think having a RBF makes women less approachable?
It may, but it's like they have a right to have that. And they shouldn't get heckled by some random black guy just because they have that type of face.
So someone said, hey.
Like I see a lot of that going on, like, oh my God, smile. You can't smile. My God. Like who the fuck wants to deal with that?
So someone saying, hey, you look like you're in a bad mood and trying to encourage you to appear in a better mood the best they know how is a bad thing?
Yeah. I mean, like, you don't know these people. Their parents could have just died. Like, I just think it's a problem with black guys being overly invasive.
So I'm going to show you what men do that women don't do.
Mm-hmm.
I will agree with you that there are a lot of black men who are poor with their social cues. There are a lot of black men who will become overly aggressive if they see an opening. Not the majority of black men, because the majority of black men are single and childless. So there is a number of black men who will do that. But those same black men, the reason they do that is because it works. Those same black men probably have 2 or 3 other kids in other places because women let them in from that type of behavior. Okay. So that's why I say what I say. I'm willing to agree with you that there are areas where black men could improve. Are you willing to agree that there are areas where black women need to improve?
Like, just mention a few, at least 3. Hello?
3? You want 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Black women could be, I don't want to say friendly, but they could be more receptive to basic communication. Because black women are poor communicators. How many fellas in here have opened the door for a woman that you're not even interested in, that you just have been being polite to, and have heard her say some type of statement or something that you may deem disrespectful?
I have.
What?
Listen to the man, Ashley.
I want
you to hear the male perspective on this. I agree with you that men can improve in certain areas. So I want you to hear the male perspective on this.
I know, but I didn't get it, what you were saying.
No, just listen. You'll hear it. You'll hear it. When you're being polite and opening the door for a woman, how many fellas in here have had an interaction that they would deem rude or disrespectful? If you're in the chat, leave a 1. Wise or Mr. Trill, have you had that experience?
I have, absolutely.
Yeah. More than once.
For those of you who are in the Discord, y'all know that I DoorDash. Some of y'all were in there the other day when I was at a Denny's. I had 2 arms full of items, right? Could barely get out the door. Mexican family opens the door for me, lets me out, because like I said, I'm kind of struggling there. I get out the door. A black woman's coming in with a fucking bonnet on her head. I have arms full of food items. I still find a way to open the door, hold it with my foot, and let her in. She walks by, says nothing, as if I don't even exist. So you know what I did? Spoke loudly and clearly, said, damn, a bitch could say thank you and be appreciative. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling. I don't have to fucking open the door for you. The fact that you walk by me in that fashion is a sense of fucking entitlement. I'm holding a bunch of I shouldn't be holding in the timing of it, she really should have been holding the door open for me. That would have been a common decency. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I let her fucking know, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the problem with most men. They don't check women when they have these disrespectful behaviors. They think that shit is okay just because they have a fucking little snapper, right? And the snapper don't even be that good. Oh, well, we can talk about it. Well, look, Heidi, we don't want to go into customer service because every person in here will talk about customer service at predominantly ethnic areas. And who is the primary person coming to? Black women, generally in these areas.
I agree with Heidi on that.
Okay.
So
if we're talking about customer service and Black women can't even be polite, so do you think in a business sense where you're trying to attract customers and make money and they can't do it, that they're going to do it in a relationship sense?
Yeah.
So they won't do it for business, but they'll do it for a relationship. That's what you believe?
Have to do a meal and another job.
What happened?
That literally, like, fuck these customers and this job. But
it's a terrible thing. But what I'm saying is that a job where you make money and try to have your livelihood, and a lot of Black women won't act right with customers, get ghetto and trash. So you think that in a relationship where even though they try to secure the bag and all that, where it shouldn't be primarily about money, that they're going to change and be more pleasant? Do you believe that?
Yeah, if the guy, they would. If the guy had enough money or something,
So money determines a man's ultimate worth. That's what you said?
No, it's not money. It could be a big dick or, I don't know, something. There's things,
So since that's the case, so it needs to be money, a big dick, be in shape.
No, you don't have to have both, because if you have money, you don't need any of that shit. You don't even need Reebok.
So with that being said, would it be okay for me to start demeaning flat-chested women?
If that's how you felt.
Okay. Would it be okay for me to start demeaning women who lack ass?
If that's how you felt. You could literally do whatever you want if you're able to live up to the repercussions,
And so would it be okay for me to start demeaning single mothers?
I wouldn't care.
Okay. I can respect that. Your Honor, I have no further statements. Wise, Trip, anything else you guys would like to add?
I'm sure they're again, no, I said it 20 minutes ago.
Okay. I commend you for standing by your beliefs. But again, I implore you to take the time without bias to listen, because I think if you watch, you'll be swayed. But I want you to listen to a Kevin Samuels video. Actually,
so I should forget my preconceived notion that I think he's gay.
Yeah, I mean, because you're coming in. Okay, because you're coming in prejudiced. So that would be like saying, so I should get rid of my preconceived notion that I think all Black women are ghetto.
If you think all Black women are ghetto, then that's your own belief.
Okay.
But what does your opinion of Black women have to do with me? That's what I'm saying. That has nothing to do with me.
It has everything. Are you a Black woman?
I'm a Black woman, but your own personal opinion. It's not my personal opinion. and you're not my employer or my friend or somebody that I know, how does that affect me?
Well, it affects you by the way that I'll treat you.
But we don't have we have minimal interaction.
Okay, but even in those
Like
minimal
if people
interactions,
didn't watch Kevin Samuels, then his opinion wouldn't matter to them.
if people didn't listen to Umar, his opinion wouldn't matter, right?
Oh, it obviously affects them.
But here's the thing. If I don't hear it, how can it affect me?
Because people hate when Black people love themselves.
What is Umar preaching about self-love?
Oh, all the time.
Like what? Give me an example. I
You listen to Umar?
No, I don't listen to Umar. Like I said, I stopped listening to Umar.
Oh, I know. I mean, obviously.
With the gifts, donations, donating. Like I said, I lost a lot of respect as a man to sit there and tell a woman who is supporting what you're talking about, well, next time, make it $20. I lost a lot of respect for her.
Right. I thought that was so hilarious. But the thing is, like, you only get treated like that if you allow it.
How is she getting allowed to get treated?
She gave that nigga money, dog. Like,
why would she?
What do you mean? So I
Why
gave you.
would she call in?
Because when he on a lot, like, whoa.
Shorty is a lost cause. I'm sorry, I can't.
Like, and here's my thing. I'm a firm believer in what you're saying.
Okay, so you think him being
Shout
on
out
a
to Fresh and Fit. She for the
somebody
street.
donates $10. Somebody donates $10 and he says next time make it $20. You have the ability to continue to support him based on his interaction with that woman, whether or not you know her or you even donate it to him. You don't have to watch him and you don't have to support him. So that would be how.
But here's my thing though. But no. But you're talking about how she got treated. She gave money believing in this man and he demeaned her donation. So at that point, she was believing in his message, believing in what I'm not saying she might still will. She might be motivated the next time to make it 20. But the fact currency, what is a current? What does that mean?
But that is the thing, is he's
wait, no.
Something like that.
Well, again, I don't watch them like that to know that. But again, what is a current? When we talk about currency, what is a current?
A curse?
Current.
Current?
Yes.
What is a current?
Yes.
Real simple definition.
Like a grape? Like the little fruit? Or what are you talking about?
Well, no. Current, energy, right? So,
current.
Yes, it's energy.
So you're talking about,
when you talk about currency, you're talking about giving energy. I'm donating this to fuel this message. I'm donating this to fuel this. So I donate my energy that I worked for. She may be working at McDonald's. She may be working, who knows, right? She might only make $10. But that might be an hour of her time, which is valuable that she donates this man. And he disrespected that, right? She didn't know prior to donating that he would disrespect that donation, did she?
Why wouldn't she feel like she's above the way he's treated someone else?
What? Repeat that?
He said something like that before after someone has donated. I don't know why she would feel like she wouldn't be excluded from that type of treatment.
So you think
he's done that before? Before she donated that, he said, "Oh, make it more. I need more money." After a donation.
So you think that's okay? That's fine.
What I would think is if you don't like that type of behavior or somebody saying something like that, then you wouldn't donate or support to him through money or watching him. Like that's stupid. Why would you say, if I test out some old bitch and said, "Oh my gosh, you're an old bitch," you don't think I would say that to the next old bitch? Why not?
So you don't see any negativity on his side. It's on the person who donated to support his message. It's their fault.
What's their fault is them expecting a different result when he's done it before. I don't see why she's acting flabbergasted off of a $10 donation.
So
he's done that with a $1,000 donation.
So you don't think it's him at all?
It's him, but he's acted this way. So why would you not expect him to act this way, continue to act this way, if people keep giving him money and he's acting like this? Why would your little donation make me not say something crazy?
because that donation is supporting your cause, the quote
It
unquote
is
school and
important, but
everything
if
you're
I've
supposed to do.
gotten $1,000 and said, no, I need $20,000, why am I going to take your $10 and say, great, that's fine, when I said, oh, okay, $10,000 isn't enough? Like, no, she's done it before. She should have not supported him.
Okay, what is
If she's so offended, she
What?
only cares when it directly affects her. What type of person is like that?
I don't know, maybe I see it differently, right? Because let's say on this, me myself, on this channel and the other channel I've had people donate significant amounts, and I've had people donate what other people may see as not so significant. I don't know if you were around when Maria was here, right? And she had made a comment about somebody donating like $5 or $6 one time, right? And I've had people donate hundreds, thousands. Like I've had people just randomly, hit me sometimes, and I wake up and I'm like, oh wow, thank you, and they'll shoot me a message, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, whatever. What would I look like saying somebody donates, $1 or whatever it is? It's, oh, that's all you got? Me personally, being in a similar, I'm not trying to build a school or do anything, I'd feel like a fucking asshole. I'd feel like a fucking dickhead and a piece of shit, because I have a level of integrity and appreciation for everything that people do. Nobody has to support shit you fucking do. You know what I'm saying?
No.
When you become like that, you become entitled and you become a piece of shit. And so I have no respect for that man. The fact that this motherfucker comes out and say, somebody donate 3 weeks of their fucking time and you're a professional or you're a licensed professional. No, bitch, pay me. You gonna pay them tricks. You gonna pay these hoes and to go sleep. Not pay me for my fucking service. That pussy ain't fucking getting your school on. But this nigga can go pay these bitches.
I know, but
no, ain't no I know. Why can you pay these bitches, but you can't pay people to fucking fix the school?
He lost $1 million.
How?
How did you lose $1 million?
Ask Umar.
Yeah, but who's paying
Go
for
watch.
his travel?
Go watch the interviews. What he did with DJ Vlad on talking about him losing $1 million.
Even he has to pay for travel for him and the people he goes with. Like, what are you guys? I hate when people say that. Oh, he's doing this, he's doing that with money. Anybody who's donating to something that they don't 100% know about, you have no right to ask me what I'm doing with this money. Why do you care?
Oh, if I'm donating to your cause,
they're donating to a cause.
Yeah,
you're donating to a cause.
If your cause told me that you're open to school and that school ain't open, I got questions.
It's not open.
Why is it
because
open?
he doesn't have enough money.
So why did that 21-year-old kid from Georgia get 40 acres and open a school on his own?
I don't know why he's done what
Umar still ain't done it. He asking for donations. I need this, I need that, I need this. This nigga 21 did it self-sufficiently. Why Umar can't do that shit?
Yeah, and people keep giving it to him, whether or not he's actually doing a school or he's scamming people. People are still giving to him.
And
so you should figure out what's wrong with his viewers. I've never gave him anything. I bought one book and I went to a few seminars, which I enjoyed. However, I wouldn't give him money to open up a school in a state that I do not live in when I have a child and it's only like a K through 12 school. Yeah, it's taken them over 6 years. You're stupid. You're going to be 18 by the time it's built. If you want to waste your money and do that, that's perfectly fine, but you're donating to donate. You don't ask the Red Cross where their money goes. Still donate to those fucking white folks. Do you, Honcho?
People be getting on the Red Cross?
Honcho, the other men on the panel, do you guys harass the Red Cross that has those Africans?
Here's my thing. I'm only going to support a cause that I believe in.
What do you do?
I'm going to support a cause that I believe in. And if the cause that I believe in isn't actually right, then yes, I'm going to question it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can believe in whatever you want. However, you don't see the supporters of other things asking that. Only 2% of all the money.
They are.
People have been charging the Red Cross up for years.
Exactly.
From Haiti, the Bill and Clinton, the Bill and Hillary Foundation, they charging the Bill Gates. All these motherfuckers get charged up.
They've been
Everybody
getting charged up.
all this shit. Like, what are you talking about?
What?
Everybody's charging up these white folks and their organization, the Red Cross, the Bill and Melinda Gates.
What the CEOs making $25 million up for a nonprofit a year?
Okay, fuck them. But what I'm saying is they're getting charged up too. People are fucking checking them too. Like, so what makes Umar exempt.
Nobody's checking them. Nobody's going to their house harassing them. Bill Gates has been going on dates with his ex-girlfriend for the past 30 years. Nobody's popped up and said,
who let that
"Oh
happen?
my God, you're doing wrong." Like,
Who let that happen? Who let that happen? His wife agreed
what do you
to
mean,
it. So
who let that happen? It's the media.
his wife agreed to it. You think do you think Bill Gates is like some fucking celebrity, like I don't even know who's a celebrity, like a fucking Paris Hilton or somebody? I don't, y'all know I'm out of touch. I don't give a fuck about celebrities.
They're
like
on different levels.
Somebody who Tower Kardashian or Kanye
Like,
or something. He's out there getting paparazzi
following
following him, talking about, oh, he's going to his girlfriend's house.
But they know Bill Gates.
Like, come on, man.
Different levels of celebrity.
This is terrible. Oh my goodness. So people should not be able to question where their money is going. Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is if you're donating to a cause with no real plan, what are you expecting? He's bought the school. He's traveling to donate more funds. That's exactly what his website says. People don't pay for those seminars. They don't pay for him. They don't pay for his crew to get there. He travels like literally every week. He's in different states.
How do you think
he's paying for that?
How do you think he's paying for that?
Through the donations.
So technically, he's not paying. Someone else is paying for it.
He's what?
So technically, he's not paying. Someone else is paying for it.
Paying for what?
His trips, his travel, all of that stuff.
Donations pay for it.
Okay, but someone else is donating, right?
Well, that's how a donation works. Yeah.
Okay. I got nothing else. But again, like I said, I implore you to watch and Kevin Samuels as unbiased as possible. I think it will be difficult for you, but I want you to give it your best shot. And I would love for you to come into the Discord. And at any time, you can tag me directly or whatever, and I'll get everybody. We can have a conversation. And I would love to hear what you have to say, Miss Ashley.
Okay, I'll do that straight away.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming in, sharing your thoughts with us, and holding your convictions.
I know. Talk about when trolling goes too far.
I don't think it's trolling, but I think.
No, I was trolling at first, and then that guy, he like took it to the heart, and I'm like, geez, I can't have an opinion.
Who took it to the heart?
Yeah.
Had lights go down in the panel.
How did I take it to the heart?
He started freaking out because I started talking about people with no fathers, and then he like fucking loses his shit.
How did I lose my shit?
Because you're talking about, oh, you're wrong. You're wrong. I'll find the timestamp and I'll put it in there.
Wow.
But,
so you're saying men can't go out there and find mentors, especially when you look at a guy like Steve Jobs, and you look at a guy like Bill Gates, and you look at these guys, these multimillionaire guys that had these mentors in their lives that was able to help them, lead them to the direction and become the men that they are in their particular fields. So you're saying it's weird that they approach somebody in the same field that has a level of experience for 20 or 30 years of experience. You said that's weird. I have a problem with that.
No, I said that how you can tell just if a guy doesn't have a father, like the level they take someone's advice advice. Like, I just think it's creepy how much they're taking his advice.
Got you.
Okay. All right, Miss Ashley. Well, I appreciate
I was going to ask you about something else, but I cannot remember.
You got to get off that.
All right, I'll get off.
You got to stop smoking that shit. That's why you can't remember. Your memory bad. You over there smoking that chronic.
Wait, what?
I said that's why you can't remember. You over there smoking that chronic. Your memory bad.
Right. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you. Did you get a chance to listen to what's her name? Dash and Black Rod.
Who? Dash and who?
Cynthia G, when she like freaking went in on Black Rod.
No, I don't.
Did you listen to that?
No, I don't. I can't listen to Cynthia. Cynthia G's terrible.
Whatever.
She's terrible.
All right.
And again, and not to people like, oh, don't start shit on. I don't really give a fuck. Nobody can do shit to me. Like, come on, Cynthia G, the one who like says all the crazy shit, but she got that fucking. She talks about European this, that, and the third, but you got that Eurocentric hairdo that you got going on, but you justify, well, the reason I don't want to hear that. I listened to her some years ago. I listened to 2 or 3 of her videos, and then, like I say, there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. I can't listen to this goofy bitch. Like, she doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know what she's got going on, but I refuse to listen to her. Because like I said, once you justify, like you can't sit here and shit on white people all day and shit on it. She said some stupid, that's the stupid bitch who said something about men who go bald or supporting white supremacy. She's a fucking idiot. Black men, yeah, she's put a post, black men who go bald, who shave their heads, are supporting white supremacy. She's a fucking idiot.
Well, her little bit on Black Rob complaining on child support on his fucking deathbed while he needed a kidney was pretty funny. So anyway, yeah. All right.
All right, Miss Ashley, I appreciate you and I thank you. And I look forward to talking to you soon and continue this conversation. Get your ass in the goddamn.
I know. I'll listen to it now, or okay. I guess right when it ends now. I'll hit the Discord.
Okay. Well, I thank you.
Okay.
All right. You have a good
evening. Good night.
Good night now.